Let me share a brief story with you. Two best friends shared a common fear, speaking English in the classroom. Anytime the instructor called on them to read out loud, they would tremble. They hesitated constantly, stumbled over words, and wouldn't look anyone in the eye. They both fantasized about becoming fluent in English, yet whenever they had to actually talk, their minds would freeze. Their peers would mock them, saying, "Those guys will never learn to speak English right." Time went by. Eventually, both guys got invited to a job interview, a life-changing opportunity. The catch? The interview was entirely in English, and they only had a month to get ready. Both put in a lot of effort, but their approaches were completely opposite. The first friend took the traditional route. He pored over grammar textbooks, cramming massive vocabulary lists. He focused entirely on daily theory with almost zero actual speaking practice. The second friend took a unique path. Instead of just studying English, he rewired his brain to actively utilize it by sticking to 7 straightforward daily routines for a month. Once the interview results were announced, the first friend was rejected, while the second one got the job. He didn't win because of superior intelligence, but because of a smarter practice method. So, what were those 7 routines? Let me break them down for you. But before we dive in, answer truthfully. Can you comprehend English while reading or listening, but completely freeze up when it's your turn to talk? If that sounds like you, drop a yes in the comments. Let's get started. Step 1. The 10-minute vocabulary activation. Every day for the next month, dedicate 10 minutes to activating the English language in your environment. Sit in your bedroom, observe your surroundings, and name the objects you spot in English. I spot a desk. There is a water bottle. That is a door. Avoid complex phrases and keep the pressure off. A huge error most beginners make is trying to sound like an expert right away. Avoid that. Begin with the basics. True confidence stems from keeping things clear and simple. Step 2. Vocalized reading for multisensory training. Merely reading in your head isn't enough. Grab any English novel, news article, or short story, shut your door if needed, and read the text out loud. It will be challenging initially, and that is totally fine, but the reason this is effective is simple. You are visually looking at the text, physically saying it, and audibly hearing it. Combining 3 senses into a single routine accelerates your improvement. Dedicate 10 minutes to this daily. Step 3. The visual thinking technique. Now it's time to condition your mind to naturally process thoughts in English. Glance at a photo on your smartphone, in a magazine, or just gaze out your window. Narrate what is happening. I spot a few pedestrians. I see some buildings. The weather seems bright. Perfecting your grammar isn't the priority here. The main objective is to think directly in English without mentally translating from your native tongue. Bonus tip? Spend 10 minutes every night mentally reviewing your day in English right before you go to sleep. Gradually, your internal monologue will shift languages. Step 6. The pen exercise for sharper pronunciation. Countless students complain, "I can speak English, but others struggle to understand my words." Try this classic acting drill. Grab a pen or a pencil and bite down on it lightly. Now vocalize the main vowel sounds. A, E, I, O, U. It will definitely feel a bit weird, which means it's working. Take the pen out and try talking normally again. You'll notice your pronunciation instantly feels much sharper and more forceful. Step 5. Prioritize listening over speaking. The majority of learners tackle English backwards by diving straight into grammar and dictionaries. That's the wrong approach. The human brain absorbs language primarily through listening first. Put on English films and turn on the subtitles. Tune in to English podcasts. Consume your favorite media exclusively in English. It doesn't matter if you don't catch every single word. Your brain is slowly adapting to the sounds. Turn listening into a natural daily habit rather than a chore. Step 6. The mirror confidence drill. This is arguably one of the most effective routines. Position yourself in front of a mirror and make eye contact with your reflection. Speak out loud, but avoid sounding stiff and robotic. Utilize hand gestures, facial expressions, and real enthusiasm. Hello, my name is David. Speak with absolute certainty. English isn't merely a collection of vocabulary, it's a tool for self-expression. Plus, interviews aren't tests of perfect grammar, they evaluate your overall presence. Step 7. Confidence is the ultimate skill. Let's be honest, the primary factor that separates successful English speakers from those who struggle isn't the size of their vocabulary, it's their level of confidence. The second friend in our story didn't wait until he felt 100% prepared. He behaved as if he already was. He walked into that interview room firmly believing, I have the ability to communicate. That mindset shifted the entire outcome. If you stick to these 7 routines for the next 30 days, your spoken English might not be flawless, but it will feel natural and vibrant. That is exactly how genuine conversational skills are built. Begin today, maintain your consistency, and start speaking long before you feel fully prepared.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.